Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flyer than Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping
going down. We got it rocking and popping on a TuesDave. How you doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic night. I am your copious Lord DEADONDAVE in the house on Tuesday, September 19, 2023. Don't bother waking me up until September ends because I'm having myself a good September. Hopefully you're having one too. Oh, so I feel like I haven't been live with you guys in a few days, and it's mainly because I haven't been live with you guys in a few days. But we're working on it. We're working on it. So the consistency is starting to come. But if you notice, if you see some of the other things that's happening, some new content is popping up. It's popping off. Some interesting things are starting to take place. We have new videos on this channel. We have a new video going up on the alternate channel, Club Copious. Lots of stuff happening. And we have new content that is happening in other places as well. There's a lot of cool things going on, including my latest little creation, Can Dave, the pie video. Apple pie. If you ever thought, hey, can Dave make an apple pie? Well, you'll find out. Not only that, we got number 2 about to drop soon, because I went ahead and tested something from my military prowess, baby. From my military days, back when I was a young, scrapping young... Actually, you know what? I'm sexier now than I was then. Teddy, if you're having a good September, why would you want people to wake you up till... No, I don't want you. Shut up. Wake me up. Wake me up before you go, Teddy. How about that? Dave Stock to the moon. To the moon, Mark. To the moon. You know it, baby. But we got a lot of cool stuff happening and a lot of shit that's going on, which I thought we can go ahead and have some fun with and talk about tonight. I also got Pokemon cards, good Pokemon cards, great Pokemon cards, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Pokemon cards. I'm ripping big cards. I'm trying, look, listen, I ain't trying to shill too much. I mean, your boy likes to shill. Don't get me wrong. We know this. I have no problem with the art of shilling. I am one with the art of shilling. I have a black belt in shill jitsu. I can shill with the best of them. However, I'm not going to subject you to it. Not too much at least, but I am doing my thing over at Pawn Nation, and we're having, we're going crazy with the cards right now. I'm really proud of the cards that we got going down at Pawn Nation. I'm selling some badass cards. I got a base set 2 Charizard in terrible condition that I'm selling right now. Leia something in the chat. What's up, Leia? How you doing? There's Critical Shogun and Teddy, who gave me money, so I'll acknowledge him today. Mark, how you doing? Critical Shogun, once again. How you doing, pal? Trippy Savage in the house. Seraphita, how you doing, everybody? Tweet out stream. Host it up. Let everybody know we are live. Kicking ass, taking names. We got the Discord wide open. Go ahead and call in, especially if you're a MushPuff. You don't have to wait. If you're a MushPuff, if you have membered here, subbed on the Twitch, even subbed on Twitter, which you can do because I'm doing more content there. Hopefully you guys are checking out the live streams. And that's going to be something, you know what? That's what we're going to start with. I have a rant. I have a rant, okay? But if you're any of those, jump into priority waiting call and I'll take your call first. Please don't speak to underage children. I think you're probably safe. I think we're good. I think we're good. I have to rant for a moment. So, look, I think Twitter, the X, is a great site. I really do. I think it's a great social media site. I think the way that it's formulated, the way that it can be used, I think it's a fantastic social media site. I think the way that Elon has some things in his head can be brilliant. I think the site can really start to go very good for people like us who want to do quick form content. I think Twitter is a fantastic spot for it. And I'm really, really, really excited to see where the potential is because I like rocking Twitter Live, X Live. I love it. I'm a big fan. I love it. I think it's great. X Live is awesome. Just because you are directly connecting with such a core part of your audience and they're able to see you live. And it's great. There's some tweaks that need to be done, but it's been pretty good. Up until about 2 weeks ago, I started noticing something when I went live. People weren't chatting. Now, I thought it was mainly because people might be like me. Maybe they use Twitter on desktop more than they do on phone and they just don't want to admit it, whatever. And I've always seen from the moment, what was that? Next slide. Oh, so I've always seen that people had a hard time chatting and stuff, but it wasn't like too bad. But now it turns out that you can't chat unless you're premium, unless you've paid. You cannot chat in live streams. Now, we tested this the other day. Riveter ended up being the one that helped me figure it out because he came in and he started chatting when no one else could. And I was like, dude, wait a minute. Blossom could chat earlier too. And what do you two have in common? You're both probably on premium. And sure enough, he was. Sure enough, she was. That was a connection. He went ahead and tried another account that he did not have premium. Did not work. So it's fucking bizarre. Okay? It's absolutely strange that they would just remove the ability to chat. You know what I mean? I did not understand it. I don't know why they're not allowing people, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's stupid. It's you're limiting your audience. You're limiting yourself. You're not allowing. Here's who you're really fucking is the creator. You're fucking me because I can't chat to my people. You know, it really sucks when you're trying to do a live show, especially when you're doing it in like a hangout-y format on Twitter Live. You need people interacting. You need to be talking to folks. You need to be actually doing stuff. Because if not, you're boned. You're boned. Because who's going to want to watch? Who's going to want to be a part of it? You know, it's like you're just sitting there talking and no one is actually engaging back. It really hurts people wanting to come in. You know, I think it hurts engagement. And it doesn't make sense to me. Now, I understand that Elon is trying to slowly push everybody to paying a certain amount into Twitter. He has to. It's his only play. Elon needs this to work. He has to make this work somehow, some way, shape, or form to get people to pay. He's got to convince everybody that there's enough value in Twitter. He's got to convince you that this could be a great way to make money. He's been trying to lay the groundwork and get people thinking about it. But you can't just throw this. I thought something was wrong with my shit. Like I was Googling for 3 days how to re-enable chats because all I kept saying is chat is turned off. Commenting is turned off. And I'm like, I didn't turn off shit. I didn't turn off a motherfucking thing. I didn't turn off nothing. So I was quite upset at that bullshit because I felt stupid. I felt dumb. I felt absolutely dumb. But what are you going to do? Elon had me with the space stuff, but not X. Yeah, to the moon. the moon. I just got on Twitter. I'm so ready to quit. I don't hate Twitter. You know, that's the thing. I actually really enjoy Twitter. I think it's a good platform overall. It can be annoying, but it's shortcomings that really pisses me off. Then he has to come with a new feature that's not already free. Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's going to have to do something to get people to actually give a shit. Because right now, it's going to be very difficult to get people to pay that extra just to chat. If they don't have it, I mean, it's stupid. I just think it's a bad way to help grow the live feature. Like, wait until you have more people on premium before you cut this off. Have a better kill switch, because right now it just doesn't work. Anyway, let's give a big shout out to the chat. Let's get everybody Liddy City up in this committee. Trippy Savage, and he asked, we already said that. Harles Barkley, he keeps coming up with new shortcomings. He is, yes, finding new ways to fall short of expectations. What's up, Toxic Dome? How you doing? I mean, features. Teddy at Buck99 Elon is as greedy as Kyle Broflovsky. I try to tell everybody that he's just as greedy as Kyle. But nobody ever wants to listen to me that Kyle is the devil. Kyle is the problem. Kyle is what is wrong with America. That is just the truth. That is so sad. Eric T. Cartman, bitch. Oh, by the way, check out the song video that I put up earlier. Yeah. I'm getting over it. I'm not gonna be all self-conscious. Now, I've sang on stream as Cartman and all this other shit a million times, but doing the actual videos is a little bit different. I get a little bit, just a little about it. Not too, but a little, just a tiny bit. So, I'm getting over it. So I put out the video earlier, sang a song, and then someone even asked me to do Poker Face, which was fun. Can't read mine, no, he can't read my poker face. Teddy, thank you, Dave. You get what I need, God bless. No problem there, Teddy. I'm here to support your needs, buddy. I'm here to keep you happy, content, and most importantly, slap the fuck up. Ha ha. All right. Cheryl. Go into the other mode here. Of course, I'm not ready. Of course, nothing is ready. We've got a few small stories, a few things to warm up on and all that good stuff. And also, I do want to apologize for the time tonight because I know that I was going to go earlier. Then I was like, no, we'll go a little bit later. And then I just went right in the middle. And people are like, yo, what are you doing? Yo, what are you doing? Wyatt, what are you doing here? What the hell? Why are you... This has never been quite like that. Whatever. Stay there. Stupid thing. Oh, well. But we got on. We're here, and we're rocking and popping. Oh, damn. Sail. What, you didn't see it on Twitter? I'll give you a little piece. I'll give you... Ready? Want a little piece? And this is with the good microphone, too. This is even on the shit-ass cell phone. I'm sailing away. Set an open curse for the virgin sea. Yeah, go ahead, give me that shit. 'Cause I've got to be free. Free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and we'll try, oh Lord, we'll try to carry on. Ooh, I hit that one nice. That was not bad. Do 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 do. I look to the sea. No, I'm not going to do the rest of it. Reflections in the waves spark my memories. Some happy. I feel like I'm in that fucking episode. I can't help it, you guys. If I hear the very first part of Come Sail Away, I have to finish it. I think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. Hey, Harles. Styx is just happy someone's singing a fucking Styx song, okay? You know, Yeah, and it's not Mr. Roboto. They're just happy, okay? The last people who gave Styx this much attention in late night comedy was Jimmy Fallon. And look where he is. Look what's happening to Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's a hop, skip, and a jump away from James Corden, okay? It might be over for Fallon. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But hey, everybody should love Styx. I've seen Styx 3 times. This is a true story. 3 times I've seen Styx. 3. Uno, dos, tres. And every time they've been amazing. Amazing. But maybe not as amazing as this woman. This woman has provided me one of my favorite, and you know, of course, I don't have the quick one right there, but this woman is absolutely incredible. The attitude and anger in her voice. So look, when people fucking get mad and angry on airplanes, it's one of my favorite things in the world. But when a woman does it in a full cat suit and then just comes at you and hits you with an old school diss, because come on, we don't get too many bums anymore. So it's good to get when someone gets called a bum. Let's listen to this.
Call me a bitch again. Call me a bitch again. Yeah, you did nothing wrong. I said shut up. No, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up and your bitch.
Something's wrong because she couldn't even hear him right because he said, I said shut up. You shut the fuck up.
Hi, goodbye. You shut the... Film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking...
It's so good the way that she... Look at the move that she makes. Look at this little pose right here. So good. Film me. I'm Instagram famous. You think she was drunk here? It's great. Or just entitled.
You shut the... Film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking bum.
You fucking bum.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You fucking bum. Oh, it's so good. She hit him with a fucking bum. Big bum. And her name is Morgan Osman. Morgan Osman. She appeared on season 5 of the reality show, The Bad Girls Club, Miami. So she's already got some fame. Now, look, the TMZ article does try to try to undercut her a little bit here as for whether or not she's actually Instagram famous. Well, as of this posting, she has 975,000 followers, not quite the magical million mark. Bitch, like TMZ, stop. If she got anywhere near 1 million on Instagram, she's somewhat Instagram famous. I'm not famous enough to be fuck you on a plane, but hey, she's probably paying rent. I'm just saying, she's probably paying rent. I've never seen the Bad Girls Club, but if it's this type of behavior, I might have to watch it. If they just walk around in cat suits calling each other bums, I'm all in for this. I honestly, I would produce a show like this. Women in cat, or people in cat suits. I don't even need just men or women in cat suits. Men in cat suits, calling people bums. Anyone who wants to wear a cat suit and call people a bum, I'm okay with it. Let's go. We need more bummage. That's what I need. Well, she's big where it counts, right? Hey-o, in the intellect. Yeah, see? But the more what? Yeah, oh, God, she's going to get huge now. I wonder where she is now. Let's see. Morgan Osman. Instagram. Let's see. Morgan. She's 994 now. So she's up. She's up. Oh, no, wait, the page isn't, why is that? What's up with the page? It's gone. Oh, no, she deactivated. Did she deactivate? Okay, I found her. Wait, this is another one. This is a fan page for her. I think she deactivated. That's fucking crazy. The Instagram model who freaked out on the plane. She's from Miami. Yes, but did she activate? Deactivate? I think she may have deactivated. I can't find it. So, like, there's her official Morgan Brippet says it's not a Valabale. You guys can find me her shit. Do you think they axed her? You think they fucking chopped her for calling someone a bum on a plane? There's like some real fuck shit going on social media. Like, I'm not saying she's a good person or anything, but I don't know if you should axe her on Instagram for it. She probably just deactivated her. So I'll even check a little bit more to see if we can find out. if she's actually deactivated. Let me see. Tips or can you say blah, 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 and yeah, I can do that. Oh, we're being used for evil. Hold on. Wait, we got to go the other way. What? Oh, wrong frame, you stupid bastard, you stupid son of a bitch. You want to come in here and look at me in the eyes, look me right in my beady eyes, and think that you're not going to get the 316 on your ass? And I got one more thing for you, in case you needed to know. Nick is a betrayer of friends, and an evil man. What? And he's no longer allowed on my show. What? Give me a hell yeah if Nick is no longer allowed on Tipster's show. What? Give him 1 ban, 2 bans, 3 bans. What? Give him a hell yeah. I don't know. I think you need more Nick. You need more Nick, Tipster. So you can get him on there. Oh, of course it's going to get clear. I got paid. You can't get mad at me when I get paid. I got paid. You don't like it? Go ahead and pay me to say something horrible about Tipster. This does not have to be used for good. No one has to be civil. What? Hold on. We need the wheel. I feel like the wheel is needed. Whenever instability comes in and creeps into the world, the wheel of impressions is needed. So once again, we ask the wheel to save us. Oh, save us, mighty wheel. Please give us all the things that we need in your mercy. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to go ahead and fucking spin this wheel. And then I'm probably going to say something horrible about somebody else. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we got. The game. You want to talk about the game, JR? I am the fucking game. No, that's not it. I'm going to put you down, Vince. Look in my eyes, Vince. I can't get there. Oh, no. Where's Triple H? Where is he? The game. I am the game. Look in my eyes, Vince. Nah, it's not there tonight. It's not there. You know what? You just know when it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. I got to listen. It's not there. Trippy Savage, I quit drinking for good. Now I only drink for evil. But now we can do the Ultimate Warrior. That is an impression that we can always do. Anytime that we need to think about what the Ultimate Warrior would say, we simply just move our arms up and down in a maniacal fashion. And we rant about the heavens. We rant about Zeus and taking a dump in Cleopatra's garden. And the spirit of the warrior will live forever. There you go. Hey, $20 from the tipster. Okay, that was good, but I also need you to grab your hat and say, this is what I want to grab your hat and say, this is what I want to do, Nick, to Nick, and start punching. Okay. Here. This is what I want to do to Nick. There you go. I'll take your money. I don't care. Here's a nice little... And here's what he wants to do to Nick. He wants to take him and he wants to punch him right in his face. He wants to give him a 316 right in his ass and give him the triple fucking digits. I don't even know what that means. The triple fucking digits. I don't even know what that means. But I'll take it. There, you're welcome. Welcome. Can't be bought. Can be rented. All right, so the sexy woman in the bodysuit had her moment. She's probably going to get up to 1 million subs. But hey, now who knows? Because now if she's gone, if she's taking a break, maybe she's going to come out with a big apology. Maybe a ukulele. Speaking of apologies, I would be remiss because I actually don't think I have it on my docket. I may have missed it. But we got to talk about the big apology in the room. It's actually quite important because, man, it's not every day when you get a celebrity to fold as hard as we saw Drew fucking Barrymore fold. I mean, like, she had to fold. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the fact that she had to fold, but man, she folded. Fucking lawn chair. If you did not understand at all the thumbnail, I'll tell you, you do now, because she folded like a fucking folding chair, and like she had to. She really did. But it was the way that she did it. Look, I'm okay, and I think most people are okay with celebrities, actors, comedians, whatever, going and doing shows, not fully scripted television, the whole thing. No, nobody wants that when there is a multiple strike going on. However, there are plenty of people doing podcasts, and they're using that influence and stretch and reach to try and like get their thoughts out about the strike, about the work stoppages, about the unions, and all these other things. Plenty of people doing it. The reason why I can't have any sympathy for Drew Barrymore in this situation is because she was aware of that. And she knew she could have done somebody, and she didn't know, somebody in her management group, somebody in her friend group, somebody should have said something to her. This is bad optics. Now, if you want to go ahead and try to do it, fine. But you can't kind of speak out of both sides of your mouth. She was talking, because Drew has been very vocal in the past about supporting the union and everything. So when she comes out of nowhere and says, I'm going to go ahead and bring my show back, it really did unsettle a lot of people. And she tried to be Drew Barrymore about it. She's like, I don't know if Drew Barrymore was just in this spot where she was like, well, I'm like Drew Barrymore. They'll forgive me, you know? No, you haven't done an Adam Sandler movie in far too fucking long, Drew. You have to do more Adam Sandler movies if you're going to get away with this type of shit, because nobody's going to listen to it. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to see that when there are strikes going on, where people now, we're starting to get that news of movies and shows starting to get pushed back. We're starting to see the effects now. We weren't, because so many shows were already in the can. So many movies were already in the can. But now that it's starting to catch up, and the only movies that are getting made are the ones that are being made in fucking Canada, and those are having their own issues as well, is now people are going to start noticing this a little bit more. So when she brings this show back, I don't know what she was thinking. So when she gets the initial backlash, you know, she does a 4-minute video where she's crying, you know, and all this fucking shit. But ultimately, through all the apologies, she's going to keep the show going. So there was no reason to make a statement. If you're going to placate but ultimately do what you want, don't make the statement. There's no point, because you're not going to help your situation. You're not going to help your cause. You're not going to help your stance. You're not going to help jack shit. It's not going to work. How can it work? What can you possibly think you're going to gain out of the situation? You're just not. So you better be committed to it, because if you're not, you're going to be exposed pretty quickly. And she was, because the right amount of pressure, even at the first time, it didn't take long after her first double down to where the backlash really came up bigger, and she couldn't avoid it. She could not go against it any longer. And, you know, it's still annoying that she still wants to try and do it on her terms. I listen to everyone, you know. I don't know. There's an update here from today. So Jennifer Hudson is also stopping down on bringing back her own talk show. So it looks like Jennifer Hudson also. So it looks like there was a bunch of shows that were going to come back, Jennifer Hudson being one of them. But now she's also dropping hers. Season 2 premiere, which is also halted production. So interesting. Bill Maher is also the other big one that was supposed to be coming back, is the only show that struck show left that is moving forward without its writers. And if we know Bill, he isn't going to cave like these other folks did. That is, unless WB has something to say about it in the coming days. Once again, public pressure does the job. But here's the thing. And here's what I don't get, to be honest. A lot of these guys are successful enough, and Bill Maher is certainly one of them. You could pay your writers during this time. You know what I mean? Even if it's just something, even if you make an agreement to maybe get it back somehow, if there's, I don't know, if there's something you could do to make some sort of agreement where maybe you're not just out forever or something, you know, you're in your best interest to pay writers in this situation. Like to give them some sort of, I don't know, credibility, acknowledgement, something. I'm not sure what your full obligation is, but it's more than what's being done in a lot of these situations when you're bringing the show back. I think if you want to bring your show back, it would be a smart idea to bring on and pay your writers, or at least maybe not even, maybe they can't come on because of the scab stuff, because of the talks of scabbage, because not all writers will be paid. Maybe you just send those writers money, even though they're not working on the show. Maybe you donate to a fund. Maybe there's something you can do that doesn't negate, you know, the union or the strike, but there's something you can do that shows support while you're still making the self-serving choice. Not that I have a problem with the self-serving choice, you know what I mean? But it is a self-serving fucking choice. You're choosing to go on with a show that you don't need to, especially Bill Maher. Like, Bill Maher can easily have himself a show, you know? $5 from the Trippy Savage. Someone tested the Mexican aliens. I'm still not buying it. What do you mean they tested it? Tested it for what? What did they test the Mexican aliens for? And by the way, that sounds like it has other connotations to it. Daddy, I support Drew Barrymore. Actors shouldn't even be paid in the first place. They should just be given a half-eaten bologna sandwich for acting. There you go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. They do great work. Yeah, they do. They do indeed. So here's another update. Looks like CBS is getting in daytime talk shows in order because the talk is now following Drew's Lee's postponing their own return as well. So they're all not returning. But it was so here's what she said. I've listened to everyone and I am making the decision to pause the show's premiere until the strike is over. I have no words to express my deepest apologies to anyone I have hurt, and of course to the incredible team who works on the show and has made it what it is today. We really tried to find our way forward, and I truly hope for a resolution for the entire industry soon. It's tough, and she's an ugly crier too. This whole situation, I feel I like Drew Barrymore, so like it's easy for me to look at it and not want to hammer her so hard because I like Drew Barrymore. I do. I like her. I find her fucking charming. She's incredibly charming. She's incredibly sweet. It's hard not to like Drew Barrymore. My favorite movie growing up was E.T. It was the E.T., Princess Bride, and Ghostbusters, and everything the fuck else. Get in line, okay? And I loved her. I grew up with the woman. Love her. But she's in the wrong here. You know what I mean? There's no question what she tried to do and why she tried to do it. I honestly feel Bill Maher doesn't give a fuck. Bill Maher's going to do whatever he's going to want. He doesn't care. Fuck you if he's Bill. You know, that's how Bill Maher is. Jennifer Hudson, I don't know what her motivations are. Some of the other ones. Drew Barrymore is the only one where I feel did it because she's Drew Barrymore. And honestly just thinking, I can get away with this because I'm Drew Barrymore. How mad will they get at me? They won't get that mad at me. I have to believe that because I can't think of anything else. It's just so strange. So strange. Just bizarre. But anyway, Drew Barrymore continuing to go forward here. But she's going to be not there. Let's watch a couple of quick clips here. This is why you should always keep your guard up. Never keep your guard down. See, now look, I knew he was in trouble. I just had a feeling, just with her posture, I knew he was in trouble. She's standing very tall. She's got her hands just positioned right. She's not even like getting in a good fighting position yet, but there's just something about, maybe it's the long legs. I don't know, but I knew something was about to happen. Now, when she circles those couple little steps to the right there, I was like, okay. Now she eats one here, and it pisses her off. She eats one. She got stuck a little, and it pissed her off. It's great. Watch this. She circles and catches the jab, and I think this she's like, all right. So look at her stance change. Look at her movement, and know this man's in trouble.
Hit him!
It's this. It was that little stutter step she did. Right.
Hit him!
Right here. Look at this. Boop, bloop, right there.
Hit him!
And she hit him with that. Look at this.
Hit him!
Hit him with a fucking hook. She goes under and up with a nasty hook. That girl just absolutely floored that man. And I knew it was coming, man. I wasn't expecting a full slip, dodge, and fucking deck, but my God, that was impressive. That was nice. That was nice. Have you been to Vegas lately, guys? Now, if you're familiar with the DEADONDAVE story, you know I grew up in Vegas. Moved there when I was like 8. Was there to 18. You know, left for the Army at 18. Vegas has got one of the most interesting things in the world right now.
Scanning for indecent people.
This ball, this globe, this people don't know exactly what to make of this ball of shit that Vegas has. I don't even know if I like it, but they're doing crazy shit.
Behavior. Halt. User. Ammonia levels on your body indicate you are participating in public urination. Please.
Strictly Patrick with a MushPuff elite. That's what I'm talking about, Patrick. That's what I'm talking about, Patrick.
Stand by while the orb confirms the...
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like that one. I like it. But so this is apparent. I didn't know this was a real one, and then I found out this is a real one. One of us. I don't know how I feel about this. Thank you so much again there. Strictly Patrick. Thank you for asking questions about a week ago. Everybody, Strictly Patrick. And if you like Strictly Patrick, become a MushPuff Elite or any type of MushPuff or a sub, a supporter of any kind, you have access to the priority waiting to call. What the fuck was that? What is that? What happened? Why did it go twice? Oh, it's because I have it open. I don't need it open a second time. That's why. Watch the order. I'm surprised they haven't done the Screaming Son from Rick and Morty yet. That's the one. That's the one. You can't give membership. We have gifting here. People gifted before. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. So football's back, guys. Football's back if you're into the NFL. Now I'm already pretty much out of it because the Bears look, well, embarrassing, if I'm being frank. They look fucking awful. I've had a bad sports week. I kind of want to punch babies because the Cubs are faltering. We're 2-8 in our last 10, and we're falling out of the playoff race, and I'm pretty... We're going to breathe. We're going to breathe it out, and I'm not going to get mad. Okay? Okay. The Bears are awful. That's really all I have on the Bears. They're awful. They look inept. That's my issue with the Bears. They look inept. Anyway. I'll sit here and I'll hate fuck the Bears all day. But football's back. And we already have a great clip from this year.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 7. It's a 10-yard penalty. I'm talking to America here. Excuse me. A 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. Second down.
That is the best line I've ever heard, Adam.
That's pretty good. I'm talking to America here. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. I love that one. There's some great old hot mic situations in the NFL. I got down a whole rabbit hole of clips. You guys gotta definitely check that out. It's pretty good. I don't always want to get stuff that I see in cars or clips, videos, but this one, I think I'd have to. I need this. Strictly Patrick with 5 gifted DEADONDAVE memberships, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Gifted membership to Serafita. They call her a rose. Charles Barkley. Do you think he's crazy? Do you think he's crazy? Yeah. Mark, yeah, just joshing you. And Bing Bong, thank you for the love, Strictly Patrick. Oh, you had to leave and come back? Nice. I'm not even a drummer and I want to do this. I love when he hits the cowbell. I don't know why it makes me laugh, but he does. He's going to keep my credit. It's possible he might die, Top Tomato. He might die in this. It is possible. It would be great if he did some more Phil Collins with. Oh, that makes me think of the. What the hell is that? What is this? Oh, that makes me think of the Mike the Bike parody. Makes me think of the Mike the Bike parody. Hey, have you been gifted those subs and you want to talk immediately? You don't want to wait until I take callers. You're like, fuck you. I want to talk to you now, you fat piece of shit. Priority waiting to call is where you want to be. You can come and ask me any question. You can give me, you can ask me questions. You can comment. You can quote, you can quip, you can like, you can love, you can share all of your emotions. You can hit me up for whatever you might have. I don't give a flying fornication, baby. But we'll just keep it rolling here. So look, I saw this. I might even do like a short on this. Chris Brown blasting Tinashe. So Tinashe did an interview, and here's the only reason why I know Tinashe is because Eric Andre mentioned her once during an episode. This is so fucking random, but it's why I know Tinashe. He mentioned her during an episode of Hot Ones, which I used to watch Hot Ones religiously because it was the best interview show on television because he was awesome. The guy did it. Sean Spencer, Sean something. Anyway, he was fantastic. He was really good, but I don't watch it as much as I used to. But Eric Andre, throughout the course, he was having like heat delusion. He started saying, "Tinashe, where you at?" And I don't know. It always just made me think of Tinashe. So, yes. But anyway, Tinashe gives an interview recently where she was not thrilled about some of her songs because people, have their feelings about people like Chris Brown, because Chris Brown is, what's the right way to say it? A woman abusing piece of shit? Yeah, that feels the right way to describe Chris Brown. A woman abusing piece of shit. Yeah, I like that. Absolute cesspool of a man. Yeah. So because of those things, because of his reputation as an absolute hunk of human fucking garbage, some people might have some things to say. And Tinashe got asked a question during a kind of, I watched some of this interview. This guy, so some interviewers like to lead. They like to lead their interviewee. And if you listen to the way that he asked the question, he was just one of these guys. I don't know. I'm just me bitching a little bit, but let's listen to this.
Love the way you look with Men's Warehouse. For every big day. From the best man to the best.
In that category, the songs you did with R. Kelly and Chris Brown.
Oh, you think I wanted?
See, look at the reaction. So they're in the same category in this question, which is fair because they're both pieces of shit. You don't have to differentiate to what level a piece of shit these two are because they are so close relating pieces of shit.
I literally block out that R. Kelly song from my mind. I forget that even exists. That is so embarrassing. That is so unreal that I even have a song with R. Kelly. That's so embarrassing. No. Yes, that was.
You know what's fucked up is like when R. Kelly music comes on the radio still, it's just like you want to stop yourself from singing it. The only thing that I can still sing constantly is Piss on You. It's a Dave Chappelle parody. Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. But that's just comedic taste. But it's hard because R. Kelly did have some huge songs. Like if you watch Space Jam, like how do you watch Space Jam? It's hard to watch the original. That's why LeBron needed to remake Space Jam. Because man, I Can Fly, good fucking song. Anyway. Still, regardless, I can understand why you would have a fucking issue. Tinashe is completely within her right to have an issue, to take umbrage, to regret. Absolutely. Chris Brown is still very active. So there's two things, Tinashe, you got to keep in mind. First, Chris Brown is probably going to respond. Second, Chris Brown might respond. What are you doing? Duck and cover, lady. Shit. Don't get into a car with this man anytime fucking soon. You talking about Chris Brown? Taking your life in your hands. You're tempting fate here. You better have good security. Talk about Chris Brown like that. Shit. Careful. Man, I'm not even trying to be funny. Careful. That man is fucking horrible. Oh. Anyway. So she goes on.
Yeah, knowing you, it actually like hurts me that like
actually it's kind of cool that there's a little bit more of a story here.
Somebody put you in that position and
I was so
you
young too, which is crazy because I feel like I did that song when I just signed to that label. Like I was probably like 20. Yeah, that's crazy.
And I think the public perceives it as you doing that willingly and not understanding that like you lack a lot of control in that situation.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
When it comes to collabs, I don't think people still have the same thoughts on that. I think people know that you just kind of work who you work with, especially when you're not like a major top star who can call your own shot. You're just going to kind of team up with whoever tells you. That's just how it is.
You do. 1,000%.
If any. Like, you probably, like...
And especially when it comes to singles, like, for example, that song with Chris, that was a song that I put, a lot of, like... We all wanted it to be like this big moment, this big single. So I feel like in their mind, they were like, you need this support. And he was like their biggest artist they had on rhythmic radio at the time. And to me, I was like, well, this is a pop song. So I really don't feel like we should put Chris on it. Like that, I don't like that. That doesn't compute to me. But
well, the song failed. The song did not like do incredibly well. So she's right. But Chris, being petty, comes back with this, and it's funny. And it's only funny because I can't name 5 Tinashe songs. Name 5 Tinashe songs or die. Everybody dead. Yeah. I can't. I don't know if I can name. I can't name the song she was just talking about with Chris Brown. I can't name the R. Kelly song. I can't. So, like, I don't want to give Chris Brown any sort of a dub here in this situation at all because he's in the fucking wrong for even responding at all, but I can't name 5 Tinashe songs. I cannot name 5 Tinashe songs. R. Kelly and Chris Brown are my biggest... Shut up, Teddy. I'm not even reading your stupid comment, you fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You're a stupid idiot. So the internet really did go ahead and give him some shit. And you know what? To be fair, I'm going to be extra fair in the situation. I'm going to echo what I've seen in some of these things. I think with a gun to my head, I don't know if I can name 5 Chris Brown songs. If someone put a gun to my head, I don't know if I can name 5, which is kind of sad. I maybe because I don't listen to enough music. I don't know, but I couldn't. I know if I heard 5 Chris Brown songs, I could probably identify them. Be like, oh, that's Chris Brown. That's Chris. I could probably, especially if there's like violent punching in the background, I'll definitely be able to identify if it's Chris Brown. Dead giveaway. But I can't sit here and name 5 Chris Brown songs either. So I get to not give Chris Brown any sort because I can't name 5 of them either, motherfuckers. So if your point can be turned back against you so easy, you get nothing. What's up, Rennie? How you doing? Teddy, or die. Look, Chris, I would laugh, but I think you might actually kill me if I don't name the songs. That's the thing. That's the thing. You got to worry about that. He might kill you. It's possible. Panic Money. If you like Chris Brown and R. Kelly, then if you like Chris Brown and R. Kelly, then you should listen to Gigi Allen. What's Gigi Allen? I don't know what Gigi Allen is, but I'm probably going to regret asking what Gigi Allen is. Sounds probably bad. Okay. So we're going to end with the Sneako story, but I want to get into Lauren Boebert for a moment because this was awesome. This was an awesome story. This because she's a Trumpy, and she's a fucking super conservative fucking Republican shit who goes on morals. I don't care. Like she wants to fucking she got on the Trump train. She got on the fucking Trump train. Whatever. Yeah, you got to fucking live with that decision, lady. You got to live with that shit in politics. You got to do the best you fucking can, because. But I digress. She's kind of stuck herself in a bad situation. She won her bid for re-election by less than 600 votes. So she's out on the town. She's doing her thing. This is in Colorado, and she goes to Beetlejuice, a play, not the movie. When I saw this original article, I'm like, who the fuck was playing Beetlejuice? Damn. I mean, I'm okay with any theater that wants to play Beetlejuice on any given day because Beetlejuice is amazing. I've said his name too many times. He's going to appear at any fucking moment. But apparently it's a play in Colorado, which also made me think of South Park immediately, but that's another story for another day. So she goes with a date, and it was a first date, it turns out. It was a first date. Ow. And they got handsy. They got a little handsy. There's all kinds of videos and craziness that was shown. Let's see some of it. Let's just show. So basically,
Fashion File, the shopping destination.
Basically, in order how this starts is like at first she just tries to downplay it as, I had a really crazy time, time. And, I got kicked out for cheering and laughing and singing too loudly. She tried to spin it and she got called out immediately. The video shows up of her vaping. Everybody's seeing the vaping. Oh, it's the full fucking news clip. That's why it showed that. Jesus H. Christ. Stupid.
Republican Congressman.
Oh, you dumb asshole. Show me the clip. That's all we want is the clip. We don't want anything else. But she tried to act like she wasn't vaping. She was clearly vaping. She gets caught vaping right there. She's handing on it. She's like holding on his junk. He's feeling on her boobs. It's getting all kinds of crazy. And look, I get it. And she puts out a statement, there's no blueprint for dealing with a messy divorce. She's trying to get herself back out there. She's a young, attractive woman. She's going to go out and date. She's going to go do things. Honestly, I kind of want to see more craziness out of some of my politicians. Maybe they're so fucking pent up. That's why they're all fucking each other over or end up having weird Epsteinian fucking sex parties and shit because they feel like they can't even go out and have a normal date. I get it. Maybe you should never have any semblance of real being shown if you want to be in politics. Maybe. But maybe it's that mindset is what's just broken the system in the first place. Because we all know, watching the politic ads, watching, when the politics stand there with their fake ad, the politicians stand there with their fake ass smiles, with their fake ass looking families. We know it's fake. None of us buy it anymore. We buy the illusion, but we don't buy that any of them are actually all of that all the time. Those days are long gone. There's been too many scandals. There's too much distrust. There's too much. People are only really staying with their lines because it's their lines. They're not really staying out of any true belief anymore. I don't believe that's true with the masses, with the majority of people. The lines move too much. You have people who fight like their opposition. Liberals fight like conservatives used to fight. You know what I mean? It's insane the type of stances and shit that they'll take now. It's like the whole spectrum has changed, and it's kind of hard to expect that to be able to be maintained. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's okay to go out on a date and get a little rowdy. Maybe it's okay to slip up publicly. Maybe these moments are not so fucking bad. I don't know. I'm just at this point where I hate politics so much. I hate the divisiveness. I hate the fraudulentness of it, the innate fakeness, that when I see something like this, when I see a true human moment, I'm kind of like, all right. Like, that's a real fucking person for a moment. I kind of like that. And I kind of like that she made fun of it afterwards. She took an interview quickly after, and it turns out it was a first date. And she said that there will not be a second, even though she had a nice time. But he turned out to be a Democrat, to which she could not abide. I think that's even funny. I think the whole thing is kind of funny. Now, I'm not a Lauren Boebert person at all. I am Colorado person. I do like Colorado as a state, although it doesn't seem to be doing incredibly well at the moment. But still, it's just it's a little refreshing to see any semblance of humanity. And I just don't know that we need to be at this point anymore where we have to just punish so harshly for it. And now here's where that ends. Okay. So we can give passes for moments of humanity. Absolutely. But the reason why people will have a hard time giving those passes is because of the representation of which she stands, not just because of a Trumpy, not just because she's a conservative, not just because she's a Republican. It's because she has morally grandstanded. She has to walk back. It's preacher in the whorehouse. It's simple concept. Don't have to overstate it. It's preacher in the whorehouse, okay? It's the same fucking thing. There's really no difference. You have to stand in front of your congregation and explain what the fuck happened. Now, it just happens on a much grander, much more available scale. Hell, the preacher only has to give the apology once on that Sunday after he got caught in the whorehouse. This woman's gonna have that shit dragged up all the fucking time. She's gonna have her boobies felt on forever, ever and ever. Forever and ever. So it's all the same shit. It's preacher in the whorehouse syndrome. Speaking of fucking shit, and I love shit, Sneako. People have been talking about this clip. Now, Leon Lush, because I feel Leon Lush is one of the most talented people on the platform, I think Leon Lush is essentially me, but the fully done. Like, I think in heaven, in the creation zone, wherever people become people, Leon Lush and DEADONDAVE were made side by side, okay? But my pan was a little more fucked up than his pan. My pan had a couple more dents in it, so when they poured our goo in there, mine was a little more fucked up. Slightly. He's just a better looking, more talented, more awesome version of me. It's all he really is. But he always puts things right, because people have been talking about the Sneako story, and I hate this clip. The clip is disgusting. The clip is disgusting. Okay? These are children. And this clip irritates me. And I was a kid, and I was a kid who said some out-of-pocket, wild-ass, crazy shit. I did. I would never, ever, 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 ever have the nuts, not in my fucking family, to be caught on camera, let alone caught on camera, in a public place around other adults doing this. This is not normal kid stuff. Okay, this is a brazenness that even if it was ever like a normal kid stuff, it was such a small percentage of children. This is not a normal fucking thing to happen in public at like a fucking, this is weird. This is weird.
What'd you take? Fuck the woman, fuck the woman. What?
No, wait. We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Look at his eyes when he's saying that too. It's like it's crazy.
Yes, sir. We love everybody.
It's like indoctrination, and this motherfucker doesn't even know how to respond.
No.
All gays should die.
Look at and like people ignore the all gays should die shit. Like, this is fucking disgusting, man. These are kids.
Hey, yeah, merch, preach.
And he's laughing, and all this is.
What have I done?
Can I get in the video? Fucking talk. Can I get in the video?
Yeah.
So look, I'll defend kids being kids and all that shit till the cows come home. But here's the thing. Sneako doesn't believe what he's saying himself. Sneako has already put out that he's leaving red pill content because it's no longer profitable. It was a grift. It was always a grift. It was never not a grift. I don't know how that wasn't obvious to most. I don't get it. I don't understand how this gets passed as content for young fucking adults. I don't understand any of it. I don't. But that's not for me to understand. The content's not for me. That's fine. I don't need to fucking rage against it. But what I can do is talk about an asshole who's being fucking completely steamrolled by foisted by his own petard. I love that phrase, and I never get to use it. And that's what this is like. He's such a grift that he probably feels bad about this. Like, he is so not into his own grift that he probably did not feel great about this shit. You know what I mean? But Leon says this is quite sad, but not surprising. The red pill grift is mostly just demeaning women under the guise of masculinity, which he's 100% right there. I'm no fan of feminism, but kids this age will never take away any nuanced takes from conversations around difficult topics, and this is the result, especially when algorithms are designed to propagate the most polarizing elements of every ideology. The problem extends beyond children and into adults that lack critical thinking skills as well. Probably will get worse before it gets better. And the reason why I don't think this is like preachy and pontificating is because the proof's already in the pudding. Like, things, you can look at the brazenness and the way that people have acted over the past 15 years since the real rise of the streamer culture and the ability for people to become creators easily and all this stuff. We're seeing, if we got to go to another South Park reference, if we got to go back to the whole bar being lowered standard, whatever the case may be, there is more. It's not, at this point, it's no longer just a case of visibility. You know what I mean? The numbers that some of these guys, that some of these people are drawing for their causes with their influence is no longer just in the realm or of spectrum of just, it's just around. It's just more visible. No. They're drawing real fucking numbers and having actual influence. And I'm not just talking about the red pill content. I'm talking about all the different forms of content are out there. There are so many different worlds. And that's the thing that a lot of us forget too. That's why I love a lot of the people that are in this community. A lot of people that watch this content, they watch a lot of different content. They watch a lot of different variations of content. And I probably not for the reasons why I don't watch content hardly at all, just because I don't really find it all that interesting. I don't find things that really speak to me. But it's because I think they just kind of have to get a bunch of different perspectives, a bunch of different ways being entertained, you know? So it's a little bit easier to see through this grift, I think, but it's, I don't know. It's just a crazy situation to see, because we won't even realize how much the crossover. That's why I always loved in the beginning, especially coming up with the group that I came up with, like Tommy, because that was something we always understood. We always understood where the crossover was. You know, you could say things and not have a crossover appeal and it won't affect you. You can get into fights with people, and if the crossover isn't enough, it's not going to affect you. It could later be used against you, sure, but as long as the crossover isn't there, it's only going to hurt you so bad. Sneako might have a greater problem in the future because of how hard he's gone with the red pill content. I don't know if he just wants to go try to be an IRL streamer and call it a day, but I think because of videos like this, Sneako will have a little bit more problems going forward. And I know that he's responded to it, and he basically came with the boys will be boys attitude, which is just the grift. That's just the grift, guys. We all know that's just the grift, right? Because I don't believe he believes that. He's shown his hand. He's shown his cards. He has shown that he is unprincipled. He is a grifter. He by his own words. Sneako, not Sneako. Yeah, he's Sneako, not Sincero. That's right. So, all right. So that's about all I got. I don't got much else tonight. So if you guys want to jump into waiting to call, priority waiting to call, now's your opportunity for comments, questions, concerns, hopes, dreams, quips, quotes, likes, loves, whatever else you might have. You want to talk to me? Great. You want to talk to Eric T. Cartman? That's great. You want to talk to Stone Cold Steve Austin and I'll drop a 316 on your ass? That's great. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. Do you want to talk to the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, baby? Whatever you got, we have it going on today. So, yeah, so women good. Yes, women good. Women good, toxic don't. Women good. Trippy Savage, yeah, I'll have to answer for that if now he wants to go normal. Yeah, I don't think he'll ever go normal. I just think he'll go IRL or something like that. He's always going to be some sort of provocateur, but he sucks. Yeah, he just sucks. The guy sucks. He just sucks. So I'd love to hear from you guys after the show here. If you want to jump into the comment section once the show's over, I greatly appreciate it. Let's get our engagement up. Let's get everybody to go ask one question. Or answer a question, rather. That's what I'd really like. Comment. What was your most favorite story that you heard today? What's your thoughts on the Lauren Boebert situation? Do you think Sneako is just a bag of dicks? Or do you think that he might maybe believe some of this shit after all? Tell me what your favorite part of the show was today and the things that you want a little bit more of going forward. We do got a lot of things happening. You're going to see more videos coming up real soon because Lord knows. Are we rocking and popping right now? We are too, man. We got some great videos. We got the first DEADONDAVE out, which was a lot of fun. I'm going to try and get more people on again here soon. Try to get Riveter back on. Anyone else who wants to jump back in, try to get them on there. We're going to be doing an interview with Van Luke soon as well. I had to put her off Monday. I'm going to get back with her and reschedule very soon, and a whole lot more. Before we get out of here, let me see what I have in my sack. I want to... Shining Fates. Beautiful. I'm going to rip a Shining Fates before I get out of here, and then we're going to run. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out tonight. I hope you had a fantastic, copious evening here in the Copious Kingdom. So we do have something at the end, so we'll just go ahead and get right to the end there. Ready? And we're going to do one more rip on the way out. Thank you to everybody who supported today. It's a little Cinderace. Little Cinderace V, baby. Thank you to everybody who supported. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get the flock out of here, shall we? Actually, Trippy Savage jumped in the priority waiting to call. We'll go ahead and get him in real quick. I didn't see he was in there till late. What's up, Trippy Savage? What do you got for us tonight?
Hey, I just popped in at the last second. So I liked the DEADONDAVE thing. It's pretty cool, and I kind of sucks that you've already done the what do you call it? The bow drill fire, because that would have been a good one.
I can still do it. I can do it. It's just I know I can do that one. But I'll do it. Shit, I'll set fires.
I want to see you do a bow drill. That'd be interesting.
You know what I can do? I can do. I'll see what different methodologies I can do. I'll try to do the rock. I'll try to do some really hard ones and fuck around with it. I'll see. That's what I'll do. How many different ways can Dave start a fire? I like this. This might end up with me in jail.
Okay. Well, we're not blowing stuff up, so you're okay.
You don't have to fucking intend to blow something up. Oh my God, you're underestimating me, buddy. Ooh.
Our minor deal now. You got to really be a threat with a box cutter or something.
Hey, look, man. All I know is I'm about as dangerous with anything as Michael J. Fox is with a fucking toothpick. Okay, think about that. Well, would you want to be around Michael J. Fox if he was wielding a toothpick haphazardly? I don't think so.
No, sir. On the Sneako thing, really, like he had a big impact, and like he pushed that stuff as hard as he could especially after Andrew Tate stepped out, and he fumbled the ball a lot and made a fool of himself a lot. But it is all just a grift. He's just dumb, though. He's just dumb, but he's like all about making a dollar. He would have said anything. He don't give a fuck what he was saying.
Yeah, he'd sell his mother out for a nickel, of course. I mean,
that's what it was all about. And now he's like, oh well, I'm just gonna move on to do the next thing, and now he's like seeing like, well, these people are crazy. They really were like listening to me like I was smart or something.
Now there's a really good chance that all those kids are gonna grow up normal. You know, like they probably are. It's more than likely a phase. It's just when I looked in that kid's eyes when he was saying it, I got douche chills.
Yeah, but kids on the internet and how they grew up with it, they might be trying to be internet famous and they're grifting him. They might be trolling him right there on the spot. Like, we're going to get a bunch of views.
That's a problem, Trippy. Like, that's even scarier. There's like this new desensitized fucking level of sociopathy that we have to fucking worry about going forward. I don't know if this is
all
good.
Yeah, it's all about the attention, and they're going to blow up on Twitter.
Yeah, right. We're gonna get them sweet Twitter. You can't even fucking live chat on Twitter in a live stream. It's bullshit. You gotta be you gotta be premium. You gotta be premium, Trippy Savage. You gotta be premium. What the shit?
He has to come up with a good new feature that people are going to be interested in having that isn't already free and available on Twitter, because it's been the block for everybody to come hang out and find out what's going on for the whole world, pretty much.
Hey, Trippy Savage, where are you from?
I'm in the Midwest in Ohio.
You're oh yeah, you definitely sound like an Ohio boy.
I grew up in California though.
Really? What the fuck is your accent?
Well, I've been all over the states and stuff.
Like
so
I mean, yeah, you sound like you've been all over the fucking place.
I spent some years in El Paso, Texas when I was young, and then I grew up pretty much on San Diego beaches in Michigan.
You sound like a Texan. It sounds like you got a little bit of that Texan grit in there.
Then my grandfather got sick, and I came back to a tiny little town in Ohio, and I've been like, I met the woman that ended up later, 14 years later, becoming my wife for 10 years, and I just never left. No, not for the last 3 years. No.
You gotta get the fuck out of there. You gotta escape. Get out of Ohio.
No, I have a really good career going here, so
How much money you make?
Life's good. I make over $60,000 a year.
Okay, I can't believe you told me that, but that's great. I can't knock you for that, bud. Do you live in the Dave Chappelle part of Ohio? You should go live in the Dave Chappelle part of Ohio.
I do live around Dave Chappelle, as a matter of fact.
Do you? Oh, he loves you guys. You know why Dave Chappelle lives where he lives, right?
Because it's small, it's crazy, and it's quiet. People are super real. They don't give a fuck who you are.
Well, sure, but there's a more specific reason that he has said on many occasions. It's because he really enjoys living amongst the poor whites.
Yeah, well,
because I'll tell you, man,
around here,
Ohio,
here, nobody looks at you, like nobody comes out their door. In some of the towns where I go do auto glass because I replace windshields. Okay, so some of the ghettos I go into, people don't treat you any different because they're like, well, you didn't take all my shit and move in next door.
See, this is what a lot of people. This is what people don't get about the Midwest. Like, Midwest has got a lot of racism. Midwest has got a lot of problems. There's no question about that. But when you get into some of the suburbs and some of the small towns and places like that, what you're going to find out, and I've even found that here on the East Coast, New Britain is kind of this way too. Poverty, that binds people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like, I don't have your shit. It's like somebody else took our shit, my shit too. Let's go fuck with them.
Let's go fuck them up. We'll do it together. It'll be great. Yeah, seriously, it's but Ohio. But you guys are so fucked up anyway. Ohio's just so methed out and all that shit that you guys have your own problems.
If it wasn't for Florida, we would be like, instead of Florida man, it'd be Ohio's the next. Yeah, we're next on the run.
Right there. You'd be right there next to him. There's no question. Hey, Trippy Savage, tell the kids where they can find you and all the wonderful stuff that you've been doing lately, bud.
Oh, I really ain't too active. I play around on my my Meltdown channel, Trippy Savage or whatever. And then me and Joey Westside do the Assholes podcast every once in a great while when we're bored and he's not completely out of his mind.
When is he not completely out of his mind?
Right, yeah.
But look, I'm going to wrap this hoe up, and I'm going to go take my ass into... I might even go to Twitch for a little bit. I don't know.
Hey, that'd be fun. You still playing Fall Guys, or?
I might play Fall Guys. I'm thinking about punching bitches in the face. I'm thinking about doing some boxing.
7 Days to Die?
That's I thought you were shooting zombies in the face.
I thought you were going to get SWAT on there.
What am I going to get in 7 days? Oh, that's a different thing. I don't know. Fake ass. Oh, yeah. I don't know where he is. He's probably out hoeing. I have no idea what he's doing tonight.
Yeah. He's probably murdering Christina Vino in there.
he's probably out being a hoe. That's what he does. But you have yourself a fantastic night, Trippy. I appreciate you coming on for a few minutes, buddy.
Hey, you too, man. Have a good one.
Have a good one, pal. Trippy Savage, everyone. Trippy Savage. Ooh, I left the call completely. All right. On that burp, tells you time is up on this episode of Dead on Dave. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the wonderful MushPuff Club, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Grab your pieces because we got one more rip to do before we get out. Go ahead and take solace in the fact that you can be brought to the morning light by the one and only my man, your man, our man, the man who will live in forever in the eternal light and glory of music remembrance. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Take us home. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe, probably tomorrow. Something. I'll crank something out. Good night, Real Talk. Take us fucking home. Hit the button, Stamper.
Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Da da da.
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We do dig each and every single day. You stupid bastards. You want to come in here and you drink one more beer, Trippy Savage? You want to drink one more beer? Are you thirsty? Do you want to have a cerveza? Go ahead and drink one beer. 2 beers. 3 beers. What? You stupid son of a bitch. Hell yeah, indeed. Toxic Dome, stop rocking your microphone, you stupid bitch. And drop a 316 on their ass. Give me a hell yeah. Woo! Let's go. Yeah. That was nice. Have a good night.